Tim Moore here with TLC Pressure Washing, and we're out here at this little house that's getting ready for a renter to come in probably in a couple of days. And the landlord called and said, "Can you do something about this stain?" And I'm looking at it and go, "Oh yeah, that's easy. I can do that with a pump-up sprayer and light pressure." But I was explaining to him a little bit about what could be causing this, because this is just mold or mildew. But if you notice, the placement is right below that gutter, and on top of that is a gutter that drains into the bottom gutter. So a couple of things could have happened. This gutter could have clogged, which would be what I would have normally thought, and it just backed up, and because of the angle it would have, you know, gone over into that. But what I did notice is this gutter, unless they've just recently cut it, it has no end cap. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So unless they just recently cut that and it does not been having an end cap, then that's not the issue. But what it could be is when this right here is catching water and going down there, if this little short piece goes way down into that gutter and it can't flow out fast enough, it's splashing, and it's splashing back, hitting the brick and just keeping this wet whenever it rains. So if that's the case and it's not going down like it should, it's going to mold and mildew. I'm just going to use my pump-up sprayer with some sodium hypochlorite and a little bit of pressure. This is like 10 minutes. Took me longer to drive out here to do job. Here, I'll get an after picture here in a second. Tim Moore, TLC Pressure Washing. Okay, it's hard to see, but I'm putting water on the roof, and that water is going right there. And see the water flow? Something's wrong with that gutter or the way it's positioned, because or the angle, because instead of going off and going this way out that way, it's coming back. And see if I can get real close. Yeah, look at all that water. That's water on the roof, and this is the reason why this is moldy, is it just stays wet 24/7. Okay, so that is taken care of. Of course, we did sidewalk too, but right here you can see, I just made a video to send to the homeowner, is I put water on the roof and the water's coming down, and because of the angle of this gutter, instead of going down over there, there's hardly any water coming off over there. It is a little bit right there, and that's not right because that's bent in, but most of the water is coming back. Instead of going out, they're coming back and just draining. Look how wet this is. So when it rains, all the water comes right down here to your foundation, which is not good, where it should be going out, not toward the foundation. So this is the reason why that was moldy, and it's going to continue to get moldy again, because until he fixes the gutter, there's nothing that's going to solve that problem except fixing the gutter. So more than likely, this side's lower than this side, so instead of the water draining out and here, there's hardly any water coming here, but there's a ton of water over there. And I just put it over here to catch to this first gutter to come down to see where it did on the second gutter. But that's the issue. I got the one thing fixed. I can't fix the other thing. That's his job to fix the other thing. But I'm done with this job. Tim Moore, TLC Pressure Washing.